With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road?
Your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep.
Third baseman, Brent Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, one away.
Batting second, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Darvish has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
He froze him on the fastball there. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. No balls and one strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about it.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. One down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you pop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back, still going back, and it's gone. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Next for New York, Greg Bird. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
1 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Bryant is there, and that retires the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some.
2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Gardner is calling for it. 2 gone. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ben Zobrist. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last effort.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. Adam Warren is going to come on to pitch. Here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Jason Hayward now to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah. Brandon Drury will bat next. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero equipment. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging the series.
Set, here's the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Espinosa, 30 years of age. He was selected to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup hurt you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. There's a strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Cubs are on top 11-3. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Gone! Now that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
In now, Jason Hayward.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is under it.
And that's the 3rd out. So the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Riding in, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Baez scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning.
You got to be kidding me right here. To hit 3 home runs in any game is special. To do it in a World Series, that's monumental. I could just recall Albert Pujols in Texas going deep 3 times. The Panda Man out in San Francisco going deep in AT&T Park. These are special moments.
Hard hit ball to second. Espinosa's there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, 2 down.
the catcher, number 4.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Drury will put this one away, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Brandon Drury, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in now for the Yankees. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Strike 3 call. Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
The next hubbub, Addison Russell, is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Drury gloves it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ben Zobrist will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. After it is Gardner. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they have this one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Pitch on the way. Taken high and deep to right. Hayward looks up. Gone!
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ on the move. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's Darvish on 0-2. This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Chad Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Baez stands at first with 1 out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The relay throw, and he's safe. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there.
The batter,
now at the plate, Chris Bryant, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way, fouled away. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. A man on third with 2 down. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Popped him up. Gregorius is there for it. And that ends the inning. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
No balls and 1 strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Brendan Drury is on deck. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury is working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sanchez on third with 2 out. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Jose Quintana takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Digging in, Danny Espinosa trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 the count. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ sprinting after it. And the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, obviously the bright lights and added pressure of the postseason don't intimidate him at all. That's his third home run of the game. I mean, have a game.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber hit hard to the right. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Addison Russell. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ben Zobrist. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Schwarber, base runner at first. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 2 hits in 7 tries. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So digging in now, Greg Bird. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt with pop.
And a throw behind the runner at third. And he's back in standing. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Tommy Canely comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Javier Baez. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hicks slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Bird is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
How about Bryant?
Here's Chris Bryant now. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's a foul ball.
Man, I got to believe he was looking for that pitch right there. First pitch changeup, just not able to keep that one fair. He had been hunting that all day.
Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable Odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Baez fields it cleanly on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
How about center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Russo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Batting fourth, the catcher number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, just a couple of matchups, no hits and two at-bats. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Stanton stands at second with two gone. High chopper towards first. Rizzo is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Leading up Now for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Way out of here. That got up into the third deck.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run for Addison Russell. His second home run of the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Popped him up. Bird has a play. 1 away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the series. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Rizzo is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Sanchez is there, and he puts it away to stop. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. 0-1 the count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike one.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't. Catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One. Takes a pitch for strike number two. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
For the Cubs, left fielder,
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below.
Out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Striding into the box, Addison Russell. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Brandon Drury will bat next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
No balls and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Happ moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Giancarlo Stanton now, and their runners at the corners now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count. Now.
Yanks strength. And what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, second base.
Here's Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right over the middle, knee high. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He froze him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy. First offering on its way.
Center fielder.
Fouled off.
Aaron Hicks.
The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Russell has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Brendan Drury. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Baez ranges to his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Riding in once again, Danny Espinosa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. In the air out to left. Schwarber is after it. And that's the third out.